I built 7 streams of income that make me 6 figures a year, all while attending college, and I'm not gonna lie, I never thought this was possible, especially for someone like me. I used to believe that the only way to make money was with the traditional 9-to-5 job. I didn't have any help, I didn't have any money, and I really had no idea what was going on. But through perseverance and a little bit of stubbornness, I was able to do it. Hi, my name is Angelo, and in this video, I'm gonna show you my 7 streams of income, how I built them, and what I would do differently if I were to start over again. So my first stream of income is e-commerce, but it's really just reselling. To keep it simple, I buy things for low and sell them high on platforms like eBay and Amazon. This was the first way I ever made money outside of a traditional job. And the reason why I started doing this was because of Gary Vee. I watched a video on YouTube called Trash Talk, and it's basically a YouTube video of him going around garage sales, buying things for $1 and selling them on eBay for like $5. Now it may seem stupid, but it really changed my life. After watching that one video, I went out, tried it, and was instantly hooked. Now this was an inflection point in my life because now I started to think about money as a tool to make more money instead of a currency to buy things like shoes or food or whatever the cool kids are buying these days. When I went to college my freshman year, I wanted to continue this entrepreneurial journey, so I switched my major from public health to business. Then I started selling used books online through Amazon FBA from my dorm room. Now I know books may sound random, but they're easy to buy, easy to find, easy to ship, and easy to store. So I'd buy books for 50 cents to anywhere from a couple bucks and then sell them online for $8 or maybe even a couple hundred. I made good money on it and I still do it to this day. But then after I had a little more capital to spend, I started pretty much selling everything. I started to dabble on online and retail arbitrage, joined Discord reselling groups, and I was literally selling everything that would make me money. From rare art to patio heaters to pools to toys, literally anything. That very year, I sold over $250,000 worth of products through Amazon and eBay. And this is because I taught myself how to resell. And this is a skill that I still do to this day. Whenever I have time, I go to a thrift store, Target, or Walmart, and I pretty much pay my utilities and any bills that I have to pay through reselling. It's honestly super simple and anyone can do it, and I recommend this side hustle to everyone who's a beginner because unlike all the other get rich quick schemes, it's really simple, has a low barrier of entry, and anyone that has a phone or that can press buttons can do it. My second stream of income comes from my investments like stocks and crypto. I make money from my investments mainly in 2 different ways, stock appreciation and through dividends. To keep it simple, stock appreciation is just when the value of the stock that you bought goes up, and dividends is just what some companies pay you just for holding a share of the company. Now, I mainly invest in the largest US companies through index funds. Index funds, just like their name, track market indexes like the S&P 500, which hold the top 500 companies in the New York Stock Exchange. Instead of putting all my money in one basket like Tesla or Apple, I get to spread my money across 500 different of the top biggest companies ever, thus diversifying my risk. And the best part is it's a self-correcting mechanism, meaning if one company out of that 500 slips up, gets canceled, just starts doing terribly, another one will take its place. Now, currently, I make more money through dividends just because I'm not planning on selling any stocks. But I also started dabbling in individual stocks just because I told myself once I reached 100K in ETFs, then I'll start doing it. The next streams I talk about all fall under my next hustle, which is content creation. This is something that I dreamt of doing when I was a kid, when I first made my first Minecraft name. While I was reselling and kind of diving into the world of entrepreneurship, I was baffled that no one knew what this was. So I started putting everything that I was learning online. Everything that I was doing, how I was making money, all the lessons I've learned, things I was learning from books, things I was learning from class, pretty much everything. I wanted to become the mentor that I wish I had, so I was just putting up everything that I thought that the younger me would want to know. At first, I was just using it to document my reselling business. So if you scroll down my Instagram, you can literally see where I first started. It's kind of embarrassing, don't do it, but if you want to see my origin story, go check it out. I even tried to make it a theme page, which failed. I literally would post like 2 to 3 times a day, and I only had 900 followers after like a year posting. But I never gave up. And once I started making short form content on TikTok and Instagram, that's when I really started to blow up. Now this brings me to my third stream of income, which is sponsorships. Eventually, I got a little better at creating content, and my following grew and grew, and brands started to notice that. So they would reach out to me in hopes that I would promote their product onto my page. So this is how it works. Imagine your social media page as its own individual TV channel. If you put out good shows, good content, and more people start to tune in, just like TV commercials, brands will pay you to promote their product in front of your audience. This has definitely become one of my biggest revenue streams as my following grew and grew, and as more companies go over to influencer marketing rather than traditional marketing such as billboards, and TV commercials. We're in a creator economy, and I truly believe social media and creators are going to be influential people of this age. So if you ever want to start a YouTube video, TikTok page, Instagram theme page, or whatever, go give it a try. You can do it. It costs $0, and literally anyone can do it. My fourth stream of income, which comes from social media, is AdSense. If you scroll on TikTok or watch YouTube long enough, you probably see an ad or two. You probably got hit with one of these.
Knowledge. In fact, I'm a lot more proud.
This is how social media platforms make their money, by selling advertisement slots to companies. If you're a creator and you're posting on their platform and help that app succeed, they'll give you a little piece of the pie. Most social media platforms have programs that'll pay creators just to post, like TikTok's creativity program, YouTube's AdSense, Snapchat Spotlight, or even Instagram Reels Fund. And these programs are no joke. People make full-blown businesses out of it. Just search up YouTube automation. Now, my fifth stream of income is digital products. Because I was documenting my entire reselling journey, I would get hundreds and hundreds of DMs on people asking how to start. At first, I was really hesitant on making a course. I didn't want to come off sleazy. I had massive imposter syndrome. I didn't think I could help anyone. But it seemed like the best way to package all this information and actually motivate people to try it. So I dropped my first guide for a staggering $17, and I taught hundreds of people how to start selling online through Amazon. Now, at first, I thought it was cool. I was getting money without having to sell an actual product. But then I would get DMs of people saying that I changed their lives. Not that they made millions of dollars selling books, but that I introduced them to a world of entrepreneurship, and I taught them a skill on how to use their money to make more money. And it's really cool. I recently had a call with one of my first students that started selling books, went to wholesale, and now runs a multi-six-figure newsletter business. His name is Adam, and he's great. I also had a recent DM with one guy who started selling books, who actually bought my first guy for $17, and right now I think he crossed like $85,000 in revenue through Amazon. There was a point in time where I even stopped selling it, and then when I looked back at it, I had over 100 5-star plus reviews. I never thought that I would be able to help that many people, let alone have 5-star reviews. And this kind of reminded me why I wanted to start posting personal finance content in the first place. All my life, I just wanted to help people and make an impact on the world. That's why as a freshman, I wanted to become a nurse. So it blows my mind every day that my content, my guides have impacted anybody in some sort of way. And I'm super grateful to be in the opportunity and to have the chance to help as many people as I can, because that's all I really wanted to do. So if you have any expertise or have done something cool or have some sort of experience that you think that people would benefit from, don't be shy. Drop a course, drop a guide, drop an ebook, drop a template, drop something, create value. Don't let other people tell you otherwise. Just do it. Now, my sixth stream of income kind of goes hand in hand, and it's consulting. Now, I don't do these often, and I don't even have any service or, link or product that you can buy to buy this. But sometimes business owners, entrepreneurs, or people who are looking to start an online business will DM me asking for help. Now, of course, I will respond and give that as much value as I can, but sometimes people want one-on-one hands-on coaching, so then I would offer them a consulting. In the beginning, as I mentioned, I didn't believe that I could offer any sort of value to people that people would pay for. But after years and years of creating content social media and growing social media accounts and going viral, I guess people started to realize that maybe this guy knows something about social media. I guess I do. So I offer one-on-one coaching, and I never really realized how much I love these calls. I remember my first consultation call. I was hyped. I got a little polo on. I was super excited. Got a little light, had my little notebook, and I really immersed myself into my client, trying to solve any of his problems, trying to give as much value as I could, and I absolutely loved it. I still follow him to this day. He's a dog trainer who is making $10,000 plus a month, which is crazy. When he first told me that, I was, if you're watching this, man, I hope you're doing well. But again, I love doing this. I felt like I was making a difference in the world because I could really see the person one-on-one. I definitely want to do this more in the future, but right now it's more just a passion hustle that I do sporadically. And for my seventh stream of income is affiliates. Whenever someone would buy a product or a service that I recommend through one of my links, I'd get a little piece of the pie. And this is purely passive income because I didn't really do anything for it. I pretty much just recommend products or services that I use myself. And if someone buys it, I earn a small commission. For example, if you want to start investing in stocks and sign up through my Webull link, which is an investing brokerage that I use, I earn a small commission. And I just want to preface this. I'm not going to recommend a product that I don't use or don't think that is good for you. I've used Webull before I even joined their affiliate program, and I still use it today. Here's a little bonus if you watch this far. I didn't really count this as a stream of income, but I still technically make money from it. But I make money through my high yield savings account, cashback rewards, and credit card points. I'm not going to count that as streams of income. You can kind of count high yield savings account, but I do make money from them. Now, I know it may seem like a lot, having 7 streams of income, but it's really not that deep. In reality, only 1 or 2 of those streams of income make me the majority of my money, which is reselling and sponsorships. A lot of people getting into a wealth building game think they need 7 streams of income that make them $10,000 a month. And I'm guilty of that too. I read somewhere online that the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. So I tried to have 7 different businesses. I tried day trading, I tried drop shipping, I tried reselling theme pages, and it just burnt me out. What really works is going hard on 1 or 2 hustles or 1 or 2 streams of income and then branching off from those parts. For example, I went hard on reselling and content creation. From those 2, I was able to make 5 different streams of income, and I'm probably gonna make more in the future. Now, if you have a traditional job, 9 to 5, it's gonna be a little bit different. You have to work specifically towards your lifestyle situation, so you may have to get a little creative. Investing in stocks, getting a high-yield savings account is an easy way to add in streams of income. Also, if you're busy Monday through Friday, you still have Saturday, Sunday. Maybe you can go on thrifts, maybe you can go to the garage sales, or maybe you can pet set dogs in a Rover. I know somebody who made like $7,000 in that just in 1 month. But you have to choose things based off of your specific situation. What worked for me may not work for you. And despite what the social media gurus say, you don't need a full-blown business. An extra $500, $100 will go a long way and it'll help you at least alleviate some of that financial stress. If I were to start all over again, I would honestly do the exact same thing except make the exact same mistakes a lot faster. There's really no secret sauce. All I did was try everything and not give up. Yes, it was hard. Yes, I lost a lot of money, but without those failures, without those L's, without those setbacks, I would never be able to stumble upon what I'm doing right now. These failures and losses made me to the person who I am today. If I can leave you with one thing, is be creative and don't give up. Making money online doesn't just have to be drop shipping or day trading. It can be as simple as selling used books or dog sitting. There are so many ways you can make money online these days. You really just have to figure out what you like to do personally and what you enjoy. This is technically my first real YouTube video. I hope you like it. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment, and of course, till next time.